This hidden detail in the Acolyte trailer might be the most important scene in the entire series, and no one is talking about it, as the planet that these characters are on is Ahch-To. Yes, the same Ahch-To where Luke Skywalker goes into hiding in the sequel trilogy. Now wait, before you say,
"Oh, it's not true. That's impossible!"
This planet being in the Acolyte might be the first of many connections that this High Republic show will have to the origins of the Jedi and the Sith. And not only that, but this proves that behind the scenes at Lucasfilm, there are people trying to connect the entire story of Star Wars to make all of this feel like one cohesive story. So let's start by breaking down this scene. In the trailer for the Acolyte show, we see this character by the name of May looking at this character who has their back turned towards the camera. Now, May is going to be the main character of this show, played by Amandla Steinberg. She will be the Acolyte. And this shadowy figure is most likely a Sith Lord that she is going to meet. And that's it. That's the only scene that we see in this entire trailer on this planet. In The Last Jedi, we get a little bit of an explanation to this, but Ahch-To was the original Jedi temple. This is where the Jedi Order was created 25,000 years ago. And that makes Ahch-To being in the Acolyte important for two reasons. One, it shows that the Acolyte won't just be a one-off show that doesn't connect to anything else in the Skywalker saga. And two, it will connect this show to an upcoming Star Wars movie directed by James Mangold called Dawn of the Jedi. This movie will take place 25,000 years before the Skywalker saga and explore the origins of the Jedi. Yeah. Like I said, the first ever Jedi temple was created on Ahch-To 25,000 years ago, and James Mangold is making a movie that takes place 25,000 years ago.
Coincidence? I think not!
And now it just so happens that Ahch-To, the same location of that Jedi temple, is in the Acolyte trailer. Now you might be asking, Mike, why would a Sith Lord be hiding where the first Jedi temple is? It seems like Jedi would be in and out of there all the time. Well, actually, that's not the case. Ahch-To, or the location of the first ever Jedi temple, was lost. And by the time of the Skywalker saga, the Jedi don't even know where it is. And that's why Luke Skywalker goes there when he's going into hiding, because no one in the galaxy knows where the first Jedi temple was. The location was lost over the 25,000 years. And if I am right, and this Sith Lord is hiding on Ahch-To, this would also explain The Last Jedi. When Rey is going through her training, she is pulled towards the dark. There's a cave on the island that has the dark side of the Force all around it. So it would make a lot more sense now if there was a Sith Lord on this planet, leading to there being the dark side and the light. Now this was just the first teaser trailer. The Acolyte is still 3 months away, so we're going to get a lot more teaser trailers and footage from the show where we could see Ahch-To again and maybe get some more explanation as to what's going on in this scene. And maybe actually even see who this shadowy figure is. Could it be a Sith Lord like Darth Plagueis or Darth Tenebrous, or even some new Sith Lord? But one thing is becoming clear. From the Acolyte trailer having Ahch-To connecting to the sequel trilogy and to the Dawn of the Jedi movie that's in development, to the Bad Batch Season 3 connecting the entire Skywalker saga together with Palpatine's cloning, there are forces at work behind the scenes at Lucasfilm, and I believe those forces are by the name of Dave Filoni, as he just recently over the last 6 months got a promotion to CCO, Chief Creative Officer, and he now oversees every Star Wars project that is created, allowing one man to connect all of these stories together. So when we see Ahch-To with Luke Skywalker and Rey in the sequel trilogy, we will remember that we saw Ahch-To in the Acolyte and in the Dawn of the Jedi. And I still think that this is just the tip of the iceberg. As more and more Star Wars projects come out, from the Acolyte to Skeleton Crew to Andor Season 2 to Ahsoka Season 2 and more, we are going to see very big and little connections between Star Wars projects all across the timeline. From 25,000 years before in the Dawn of the Jedi movie to 15 years after in the Rey movie. Now, this wasn't the only crazy thing that happened in the Acolyte trailer. There was this massive reveal of this Sith Lord, and I think I know who it is, but if you want to know who I think it is, you got to check out this video right here. And a huge shout out to Fearless for being the first person to see that this was Ahch-To in the Acolyte trailer.